Good morning, Lifestylers. Paul Kramer coming to you from the Leader Chat Room at Lifestyles Home Office in Toronto, Canada. Come on in, everybody. Great to be with you today. Got a very, very exciting guest lined up for today. Excited to talk to this person. And just before we get to that, though, I'd like to give a special thanks to last week's guest in the Leader Chat Room, GMD Japs Marasigan Jr. Japs, thank you so much for coming on. A very inspiring story. And folks, it was extremely powerful what GMD Jap said about the intra-liquid product and how it helped him in a real time of need. So if by any reason you missed that Leader Chat Room, you can go to our YouTube channel and you can watch Japs there. And as a matter of fact, we have all the Leader Chat Room guests that are on our YouTube channel. So just punch over to there anytime you want. You can see any of those. And it's worth listening again to Japs tell his story about the impact that intraliquid had on his health. It was quite amazing. So Japs, thanks for sharing that with everybody. Now today, we've got a great guest lined up. Very excited to talk to this person. Let me tell you a little bit about her. She joined Lifestyles in August of 2011. She was the 2019 nominee for Highest Group Growth Award. She was promoted to Global Marketing Director in August of 2020, and she was named our 2020 National Ambassador, which is an amazing title to have, and she's carried that title of Ambassador really, really well over the past year and a bit. So, without further ado, let's welcome into the Leader Chat Room from Cebu City, Global Marketing Director, Jillian Escudero. Good morning, GMD.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sir Paul. Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great too. I'm here in Cebu right now.
Yeah.
The weather is good.
Well, the weather's not so good in Canada. There's lots of snow outside, and it's really cold. But you look great there, and your screen looks wonderful. So let's get started. I want to talk a little bit about your lifestyle adventure and how it started and everything. But let's talk a little bit about your early days when you grow up. You're the eldest of two siblings, right?
Yes.
And you were raised by your aunt. And when you were young, it says here that you were awarded soccer and baseball most valuable player in high school.
Yes.
That you were a member of the San Carlos Theater Guild when you were in college. And you graduated with 2 degrees, right? So you had a Bachelor in Accounting and a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. So you were quite very focused, right, when you were growing up?
Yes, Sir Paul. When I grew up, actually, I was so blessed that I was able to grow up comfortably, and I was raised by my parents, and then I was able to go to that school. And yes, it's true. I had that. I was the best athlete of the year in high school, and it was in college that I also met my husband. And of course, yes, I took up 2 courses: BS Accountancy as BS Nursing.
Yeah. No, that's great. Now I know that you passed the nursing board exam. You were training as a nurse in northern Mindanao, in the medical center there. So let's see this picture of you. We've got a picture right here of you.
Yes.
Now you're holding a baby. That's not your baby, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I was a delivery nurse at that time.
Okay.
So that was the first time that I was able to deliver a baby.
Wow! You look you look like an old pro there. Very professional.
No.
What was it like being a nurse? Was it a stressful job? Tell us a little bit about that.
It was fun also doing the nursing job. Of course, we have to serve a lot of people, but you know what? We all know that here in the Philippines, it's fulfilling to do the job, but the salary is not enough.
Yeah.
So that's why I was so happy that I was able to know about the lifestyles opportunity.
Yeah, yeah. Now, when you were a nurse, you got married to your husband, Erwin, who's now a national marketing director, right? And
Yes, yes.
and you moved out of Irwin's family home when you were first married. I think you lived in this family home, but you guys decided to move out. You're a young couple, and you didn't have a lot of money.
Yes.
You only had about 500 pesos in your pocket, and you guys
Yes, it's
you guys
true.
had some debt, right?
Yes, so
So what was it
yes,
like
so
at that time, being married with some debt and just getting out on your own, right?
so at that time, we were when we started. We lived to we used to live in my father-in-law's house, so
Mm.
everything was very comfortable.
Mm.
And when because there's something came up, so we decided to go out of the house. It was so abrupt that we have to really go out, and our money was just really, it's true, it's 500 pesos. Good thing there was a friend of mine, because I called her up and told me that she has an extra house. So we were able to live there for a week. And then we were able to find a house where we can stay. And there it started our journey with Erwin as both couples, doing on our own already.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you had no kids yet, right? At this time.
No, I have two kids at that time
Wow,
already.
already. Okay, two kids, 500
Yes.
pesos in your pocket. That's a little
Yes.
nervous, right?
I was just so lucky. I have friends around me who helped me at that time,
Yeah.
during those challenging
Yeah,
times.
yeah, yeah. Now in 2011, your
Yes,
lifestyles journey started, right? And you were introduced to lifestyles by a former college classmate. And when you saw the lifestyles opportunity, my understanding is the ladder of success is what hooked you and got
yes.
you very excited. So tell us about how you were introduced to lifestyles, what you thought about lifestyles, and why did the ladder of success get you so excited?
It was GMD Sheila Ruiz. She was my former classmate in San
Mm-hmm.
Carlos. And then actually, she was with GMD UV.
Yes.
They went there, and then I thought she was there to expand her flower business. So she asked me to meet her, and then sure enough, she was with UV. And then I didn't expect that they will show the plan to me, do the STP.
Mm.
But anyway, I was just listening, but I was so amazed with GMD UV's testimony about how her asthma attack. She was free when taking the product. So it really uh, flickered my mind, because NMD Irwin has chronic asthma, and
Yes.
we already have a lot of medications like other supplements, also trying them, still no positive results. So when I heard that it's good for asthma, oh my God, this is it. Maybe this is it. So we tried the product, and there we really saw positive results even after taking 2 bottles of Intra. His asthma attack lessened and lessened until he forgot to use his inhaler.
Yeah.
So I said, I would like to continue taking the product, but I would like also to know, is there any discount? Because for me, oh my God, 1,800 is really expensive. You know that at that time we're really struggling. So when they showed me the marketing plan, I was so struck with that 200,000 per month, because for me that was an answered prayer, because I was already a nurse at that time, and I was planning to really go abroad in the US, and they say that's the entry level of being a nurse. So I said, oh, I don't like to go to America without my
Mm.
family, because I cannot spend if I go out. If I travel alone, if I will bring my family, it would be so expensive. So when I saw the 200,000, and then I can earn it here in the Philippines, oh, I said, this is it. I think this will be this. I think this is the lucky day that I want to earn as much as 200,000 a month living in the
Right,
Philippines.
right. So that allowed you to stay in the Philippines. It allowed you
Yes,
to see that the income opportunity was really great, right? I mean, you if you work hard and you look at the ladder of success, you can climb up the ladder of success. and as long as you're willing to work hard, right, you can earn as much
Yes.
as you want. Isn't that correct?
Yes, Sir Paul.
Yeah, yeah,
So I was so amazed. I think they shared to me that GMD Eva already is a global marketing director
yeah,
at that time. Then she owned a hotel. I said, "Oh my God, if there's someone who's already there as global marketing director, then I know we can also do it."
yes.
So that's my basis. If someone is already on top, meaning anybody can be on top
Yeah,
too.
yeah. No, that's exactly right. And I know you had a couple of really powerful product stories with Intra. One, you just sort of mentioned your husband Erwin and his asthma, right? So he had a
Yes.
tremendous result using the product. But you also have a cousin in the United States named Faye, right? And
Yeah, yeah.
and now Faye, I was reading about the product story that Faye had. It's very, very powerful. Tell us a little bit about that story and how that reinforced your belief in Intra.
Actually, Sir Paul, it was way back. By that time we keep on looking for prospects to our new users. So I shared to her some testimonies. Actually, I didn't know that she has lupus or anything,
Yeah,
but I just shared some testimonies about our products because I said she's my cousin and I want to share to everybody. Of course, my family first. So, and then right away I was wondering at that time I was going to Albay, Legazpi, because there's an RLT there. So I was driving. I saw my message. She said that I'm waiting for my products from Canada. What? Well, why? What happened? Did you order? Siya, yes, I ordered. Well, why? Can I ask you a question? How come you were interested to take the product? Then that was the time she told me that she has lupus,
mm,
and then I want to try the product. So true enough, when the product was arrived, they took massively for a year,
yes,
and then but because her lupus is more on the joint pains, the rheumatoid arthritis,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the one that so and then she said that they're doing fine, and then after a year they decided to test the product. They said, why not stop taking the product? So
mm,
they stopped for 3 months, and then they stopped for 3 months. Oh, her laboratories are not good anymore, and then the doctor said that she has to have blood transfusion, but she was so afraid. She doesn't like blood transfusion, so she asked her doctor, "Can you spare me 3 more months? I will take the product again." And that's Intra. Of course, that's the BT kit. She always take the BT kit, and then after 3 months, did you know? Amazingly, the doctor said no need to have blood transfusion. So
wow,
I was so inspired by her story that I continue doing the mission of love lifestyles, because I know lupus is not that easy to cure. But so far, right now, it's been years that she's taking the product. The doctor says she's still doing good.
yeah, yeah.
That's why I'm so thankful to Lifestyles
Yeah,
products.
yeah, it's amazing. When people use the product, they get a benefit, but sometimes they think, oh, maybe it's something else or whatever, and they go off the product, right? And they
Yes.
start to feel bad again, or whatever they have comes back, right? And it just shows you that when it comes to using the products, everybody out there, it's such a powerful lesson. You got to use the products every day, because that's what's giving your body the strength, right? Is getting the nutrients into the body
Yes, Sir Paul.
every single day. So thank you for sharing that, because it's a great example of somebody, how showing how important it is to use the products every day, right? Now you were in Mindanao, right? In northern Mindanao, you started to build your team, right? And
Yes.
and this was not easy in northern Mindanao, because it's dangerous in that area. There are
Yes.
gangs in that area. So we have a great picture here I want to show you. Let's bring that up. So here you
Ha
are. Here you are
ha.
delivering products in Mindanao, right? Now, tell us a little bit about what it was like in the early days for you building your business in Mindanao.
Actually, Sir Paul, that picture, we were about to go to Bukidnon, and it was so funny that we were sharing together with my downline, that's IMD Rosalie Fontanar now. And then we went there. So funny because we were already discussing, and then I was wondering how come on the other side of the house that we were sharing there is a camp of the military.
Mm.
So I was just wondering, maybe there's just a camp. But going back to the place that we were sleeping, and then we were sharing to the people there in the house that we went there like that. They were so shocked why we went there because of. So I asked, why? What happened? Why did you go there? There are a lot of NPAs or rebels. So what? There are a lot of rebels, but for me, Sir Paul, because it's our mission to share, I didn't mind it. We're just so lucky that we went home. We're safe, but true enough, no, because of our mission, we really forget if it's like that. But here, there in Mindanao, really, we really tried a lot of places that's really scary. I even go to Iligan City. You went there, right,
Yeah,
before,
yeah, yeah.
and that's near Marawi. They always say that it's dangerous, but still doing the mission, I would go there. Hope is 6 o'clock. Then I would go home by 12. So sometimes I would look for another distributor to go with me because I drive going back home. And sometimes I feel sleepy. And at the same time, I'm scared because I know going back home is not safe.
Yeah.
But we still expanded in northern Mindanao.
Yeah, it's. I mean, Mindanao's great. The people there are wonderful. I love going there, and we typically go to Jensen, we go to Davao, all those places, and it's great. So, I know that you've spent a lot of time building that area, and
Yes.
and but in your early days and when you were building Mindanao, you had ups and downs, right? Like everybody does.
Yes.
And
Yes. So true.
and you had some instability in your organization, and I know that you've got some mentors, right? And we have a picture, but before we put the picture up, you've got mentors, and these mentors and lifestyles are very, very important, right? Because
Yes.
if you have a great mentor, it means that you've got a good example to follow. So here's the example you have to follow. Let's see the picture. Oh boy, there's trouble. There's trouble.
Wow, we're
Yeah,
celebrating.
yeah, these three girls drinking red wine. That's a bad combination, right? Okay. So tell us about, of course, this is GMD Eva, GMD Nera. Tell us a little bit about how important they are in your life and in your business.
Yes, Sir Paul. Actually, Sir Paul, as you may know, GMD Eva and GMD Nera are the exact opposite of
Yes.
each other. So it was so I think I'm lucky enough to get the best of both worlds. GMD Eva, as you know, is serious, so serious, but be careful because when she hits you with her witty, funny jokes, you will really laugh at her. And then GMD Eva is a goal getter. She's a visionary mentor, straightforward, and of course, she's very punctual. So when you have a meeting with her, you should not be late, or else she will really leave you. And then GMD Nera is the opposite. She's bubbly, but GMD Nera really gives you unconditional support, and she wants always the best for you. And you know what? GMD Nera makes the impossible really possible.
Mm.
And with her prayerfulness, I'm so thankful, with a grateful heart. I'm so thankful to both of them because really, they really lead me to the right path. And now I have a really big organization, as I can say that I'm so blessed to have both of them as my mentors
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, yeah. Now,
Yeah.
was there one point? I know that at one point in your career with lifestyles, you had rough times, and you were thinking, oh,
Yes,
maybe I
yes.
should go back to having a job or something like that. But what kept you in the business? Why did you decide to stay?
Because Sir Paul, that time, my organization started 2011. It grew so exponentially, and then by 2015 and 16, I have some setbacks with my organization.
Hmm.
So some key leaders are gone, some are low bat, but there are still who remain.
Yes.
So I decided. So it was so I was so down in my life. So I am on the verge of quitting. So I said, I don't like to do the live sales anymore, but there are people who are around you who can really enlighten you, like GM Chantel. We were together in Dumaguete, Big Hope. Then going back to Cebu, we were together. And then as we were talking, she said that, as you know, network marketing is a relationship business. And you know what? Emotions are just temporary, but the business is permanent. So I was so enlightened. Yeah, yeah, it's so true. And then there are times also when my downlines calls me, and then I feel so guilty because you know what, as I've said, I'm the verge of quitting, and then they call me so excited. And in the first place, I'm the one who invited them here and told them that the life sales opportunity can really change our lives like that. So I fervently prayed, and then I seek counsel from my two mentors, GMD
Yes.
Eva and GMD Nera, and they said that always remember we don't have business with our uplines, but your business starts from you down the line. So you can just rebuild and then find new leaders. So what I did, I rebuilt 2017 and 18. And then I was also so inspired by your PK tour. So what I did, I also made my Mindanao Hope Mindanao tour. So I'm so thankful also with GMD Lourdes and NMDC Senior Oliveras who were with me. So day one, we had Hope in Cagayan de Oro, day two, Iligan, day three, Ozamis, day four, Dipolog, day five, Pagadian. So we were doing that every month because at that time I was already in Cebu. So I have to go to Mindanao every month just to do that. And 2018, my organization grew again.
Mm-hmm.
And 2019, I didn't expect. I was a nominee of the highest group growth. And at 2020, I said, I want to finish this race already. I want to finish it. I can serve more of my downline. So I got promoted as international marketing director and global marketing director the same year with 5 new elite leaders under my team. So I
Wow.
was so amazed. And then excited, I was able to receive the Lifestyles National Ambassador Award.
Right.
And still we continue doing, we work and work, no? 2021, I have another new 9 elite leaders under my team.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I said, those are just, if you have challenges, just continue because you know what, challenges are just giving our life, makes our life interesting, but overcoming it makes it more meaningful.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, that's true.
I just keep on working. Yes.
Yeah, and you know when you're struggling, right, in anything in life or in your business or in your personal life, it's always good to have a why, right? So you know,
Yes.
why are you doing this? What's the real reason? You know, what's your big why, right? And I know with you, one of your big whys, of course, is your family. So we've got a great picture here of your 2 kids. So let's show this picture. These are your 2 kids, right? And you know they're
Yes.
2 out of the 3. They're a bit younger here, and the big thing is, here's your whole family. The big thing is your why was about getting your kids to a good school and having the money to be able to do that. So tell us a little bit about the importance of your family as your why.
Of course, because as you know, when I grew up, as I've said, I had my share of going to the one of the best schools in Cebu. So I also want to impart to them that what I have encountered during my early days. So I really tried my best that doing the lifestyles opportunity, I can also let them go to best schools also. So that's why I transferred here in Cebu because I know there are a lot of nice schools here in Cebu.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so happy that right now we started grade school. Now they're already in college
Wow.
and almost graduating. And honest to goodness, I really paid their tuition through the lifestyles opportunity.
Yeah, yeah. It really was the ability of the lifestyles business opportunity and the income that allowed you to be able to do that, isn't it?
Yes, yes, Sir
Yeah,
Paul.
yeah. Now you said that you once you started rebuilding, your Mindanao group started growing and everything started to fall back into place, and you started to go up the ladder of success from IMD. You went up to GMD, and the pinnacle really of your career so far has been the winning of the National Ambassador in 2020. So let's take a look at the picture. Here's your award. Wow, look at your hair there. You got the National Ambassador Award. How did you feel when you were nominated as the National Ambassador?
Of course, Sir Paul, I was so overjoyed. I was so shocked because Sir Hill just told me that, Jillian, I'm going to call you. Please prepare your target for the year because SVP Paul Kramer will call and ask for your target. I said, what? Is this a new style now? They will ask for a target? Siya, yeah, just prepare. Oh, okay. So what I did, I really called my key leaders and asked them for their target. So when Sir Hill called me up, I was already ready to share to her my goals for that year. And then when they said, okay, just prepare yourself. And then there's already Ma'am Chantel and Ma'am Jill. And then when they said that, you know what, we're giving you an award. What award? When Sir Hill said that Ambassador Award, I said, I must be dreaming. I might hear the wrong words. I said, Sir Hill, can you repeat again what award really I received? She said, the National Ambassador. So oh my God, I was already crying, and then I was speechless. I cannot talk anymore. So who could imagine that I have that award? That's the most prestigious award, and everybody would really love to have that award. So I'm just so proud that I am found worthy to be awarded as the National Ambassador Award of the Philippines. And of course, this will always remain in my mind and constantly a reminder of every effort of our entire team. It's not my work, it's my entire team, including my mentors, GMD Eva and GMD Nera. And of course, I would like to thank Lifestyles Company, Lifestyles Canada and Philippines, also for seeing our work for the past years. And it's like a seal that that award because it shows that really teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah. And you've been a great ambassador, and just by what you've just said there, thanking your team for supporting you, because it is a team. This business is a team business, right? And so you've been a great ambassador, and so congratulations on winning that award. You'll always be known as a national ambassador, and you've had great success with Lifestyles, financial success. You've bought a couple of houses. You've bought over 6 cars. I never met anybody, folks, who has 6 cars.
5, Sir Paul.
Oh,
5.
Hold it, 5. Okay, maybe I can't count. 5 then. Okay. So we got some pictures here just to show everybody. Let's take a look at the pictures here of all the cars that you've bought over the years, and some of the houses that you own a house and you have a vacation or an investment property rather, right? So what do you think? When you think about what Lifestyles has done for you financially, what goes through your mind?
In my mind, that this is the best gift that I ever received of knowing Lifestyles opportunity. That's why I'm also forever thankful to the person who shared it to me. It's GMD Sheila Ruiz, because without Lifestyles, I think I cannot. I know I cannot get all of that in just a short period of time. I know I tried working before in the banking industry and also as a nurse in the Philippines, and it's so difficult just to pay a down payment for a car. But true enough, I was able to get 5 brand new cars, and you know that because you were able to ride most of my cars, right? When you go to Cebu, I was your official driver, Sir Paul.
Right. No, I know. I remember you would always pick me up, but I thought it was somebody else's car because every time it was a different car.
Yeah, honest to goodness, it's all paid by Lifestyles opportunity. So I said, Lifestyles is the best opportunity in the world. So in all other of our investments already, we have a house, and then we have investment there for a rental because, as we all know, GMD Eva teaches us to build our assets and never have to work again.
Yeah, and you got to have some fun too, right? So I know that a lot of Filipinos, the dream that a lot of Filipinos have is to be able to travel around the world. And you have done a lot of traveling with the Lifestyles opportunity. You've been, we've got some pictures here. Let's see them. You've been all over the place, all through Europe and Asia, and just like visiting so many, the Middle East, Israel, all these great places you've been to. Tell us a little bit about how that's changed you as a person, personal development, being able to travel outside of the country. What's it done for you?
Actually, Sir Paul, since I was in grade school, I really love to travel. And so when I got the opportunity to travel through the Lifestyles opportunity, I'm so happy because what I love most also because I got to travel with my family and my mentors. And as you know, as we travel, we can learn a lot of different cultures, and it opens our mind that we can see God's creation. It's really amazing. Truly, I've been to almost, I think I counted 29 countries
Wow,
already.
wow,
Yeah, including Europe, USA, yeah, Middle East, Australia, and Southeast Asia, and some other countries.
wow.
So it's so important that we also will travel because it opens our mind and see how others also live, and it opens our mind really to how lucky we are that we are alive, and then we can travel because also one thing also for sure when you are with lifestyle is that you can travel when you are still young.
Yes.
And it's so, you know what, when we go to Europe with GMD Eva and GMD Nera, we notice that most of the people there have white hairs already. So we always say, yeah, we always say, oh my God, we're so lucky, we're so young, we were able to travel. Because you know what, it's not easy to travel when you're old. It's so difficult to walk because you have arthritis already. So that's why doing this, traveling, um, so it amazes me so much. That's why I love more lifestyles business, because I can be anywhere and anytime. And did you know, Sir Paul, that when I went to US, every time I go to a place, I always have one sign up.
Oh.
So you can do business, so
Yes.
you travel and you
Yes.
can do business at the same time.
100%. That's a great point. That's a great point for sure,
Yes.
right? And having an open mind is important for, for a lot of different things in life, right? Traveling just to see how other people live and other cultures and everything is such a great experience. What would you say to somebody, let's say, who's watching you today and they're not a member of Lifestyles, but they're interested in joining Lifestyles? What advice would you give somebody who is maybe sitting on the fence? They're not sure if they want to join. What would you tell somebody?
For those who are not lifestyler yet, I'm inviting you to join Lifestyles, because you know what? In Lifestyles, you have the best of everything here. Like me, and I will talk about myself. I really don't like to have a boss. I
Yes.
don't like to work in the four corners of the room, and I love to travel most. And of course, you have the best is really you do the mission, you embrace the mission of helping people live better every day. So it's so fulfilling that while doing it happily, you also are you have a purpose in life wherein you share to people, and of course they're also healthy, they're happy, and seeing them like my distributors right now, seeing them having their own houses, having their own cars. They were able to travel with their family. I can see them so happy, and it makes me happy too. And I think that's really the purpose in life. Life is so short. That's why we have to enjoy really our life,
Mm-hmm.
helping people and also achieving our dreams at the same time.
Yeah. Well, that's great advice, Jillian, and I want to thank you for being with us today, sharing your story for everybody out there. And I just want to say once more, you're a great ambassador. You're a great example of the Lifestyles opportunity and the power of positive thinking. So thank you so much for being with us today in the Leader Chat Room, and I can't wait to see you soon in Cebu.
Yes, thank you so much, Sir Paul. It's an honor to be here, to be invited by you, and I hope I was able to inspire a lot of people watching this morning, and see you here in Cebu.
Thank you so much, Jillian. Have a great day.
Thank you, Sir Paul.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, folks, there you have it, right from GMD Jelian Escudero in Cebu City. Her message is simple. Keep an open mind and do it while you can, while you're young and while you've got the energy. Join the Lifestyles business if you're thinking about it. We're here for you with great training, great ambassadors like people like Jillian and mentors in this company. So if you're thinking of joining Lifestyles, today's a great time to do it. 2022 is a great year to get involved. We're here with you. We're here to support you. And once again, thanks so much to GMD Jelian Escudero for joining us on the Leader Chat Room. Folks, that's it for today. We look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks. Stay tuned to our Facebook page. That's where we'll have the next date of the next guest in the Leader Chat Room. So until then, thank you very much from Toronto, Canada, and good morning.